Hello. Hi. We're back. And we're continuing. I think I hit continue. Yes. Okay. We were doing the call.
No turning back once I'm inside.
Excuse me. Sneezy. Sneezy McSneezerton. Okay. Hello. Where did the goat go? Oh. There you are. Okay. Okay, well, I'm not going to waste time giving chase to him. Alright. What I need is to get into that. And there's another one right there. Okay, I'll take it. What? Okay, there. Alright. Oh, hi. Why did you not shoot? Did I let go of the... Did I let go of the left trigger too early? Is that what happened? Maybe. Alright. Got some meat. More medicine, always nice. Might also be necessary. I do not know how much I'm going to need. And we got a hide and a skull. Okay. Take it. Something's better than nothing, am I right? Alright. Move my microphone closer to my face. Well, as close as I can. Hello. That seems to be better. Alright.
These will just look like they'll hold up.
Look. Looks can often be deceitful. This... Maybe? Yes. Okay, I was right. I was correct. Hey. And it looks like it vents to some sort of cooling system, so it might not be the best idea to, you know, climb on them. Okay. This is more high definition than Zero Dawn. Looks more like the Hephaestus Cauldron. You're about to enter a cauldron and won't be able to exit until you complete it. Make sure you're prepared. Is that different than before? Did you not exit the cauldron before?
Cable seems sturdy enough.
You're cool that you could, but I could be wrong because I never actually tried. Okay. Well, let's go.
Maybe this wasn't such a good idea.
Well, it seems to be going fine.
Here we go again.
So let's just along for the ride then. Shit. I thought I was going to take damage there, and I was going to have to shield wing out of that. But no, I'm fine. And we've got stealth arrows. Okay.
Should hide me for a while.
Okay, burrower.
Could use fire against it.
Hello, strike from above. What? Yes, okay. Alright. That worked. But of course I forgot my face again. So, give me a minute and I'll fix that. I'll put it back to starting soon. And, programs, there. Okay. Probably blow out my computer soon. Dust it. I haven't done that in a while, so I should probably do that soon. Alright. Hello, Mr. Camera. Are you going to... Okay. There we go. And then... reset position. Okay. And put that over there. In game. Hi. I'm back. So there is blue. I'm gonna fix that. Okay. Alright. Seems to be fine. And switch back the input. Okay. Potatoes. Okay, let's get going then. There's a thing here, small valuables, okay. Black face and a bronze ingot. I'll take it, it's something at least. Rocks to trick, yeah, I know. Okay. I assume that way is death. It looks like electric water. So this, yep, must be the way forward. Okay. And silent strike. There we go. And some metal shards. I'll take it. All right. Now there's a thing to override. Hey yourself.
Cross if I hack that node near the gap.
Okay, so hack the node. R2 to override network uplinks. That's kind of annoying that it's different. What was that? But that's not annoying. That's just kind of cool. And it's just like blue cables now, instead of just a blue mass, a blue blob of stuff. Okay. Some more berries. I want to get 2 more berries so I can full restock on health. Okay. Now, which way is the way forward? Because that's the way I don't want to go yet.
Shield. I'll have to find a different path.
Of course. So that's the way I'm supposed to go, or that's the way I'm supposed to avoid? Because it's either you can't get through there, or you need to find a way to turn the shield off before continuing. Okay. And moderate supply cache. Sure. And okay, I can refill my restock my pouch. I like that. That's a cool addition that you can restock your pouch. If you can have stuff in your pouch and you can restock it when you run out. In your inventory, not in your pouch. Okay, Cauldron override. Okay. Oh. Hello, scroungers?
Acid ammo could help here.
Yeah. Alright, so there...
More machines.
Okay. Acid arrow.
On the other side.
Okay. Okay. 2 acid arrows should be enough. Get them... yeah, corroded. Okay. And... alright. Come on. There we go. And... not nearly as much, but still good. There we go. And you should die from the corrosion. Okay. What have we got here? What have we got to cross? We've got that, but also this, so. And
Let's get past the shield.
you didn't die, so I mean I had to shoot you. Sorry. Okay. Jump over that for some reason. And medicinal bread omen and some race course containers. Okay. What else have we got? Override network uplink. Okay. Okay, that should be for the field then. Okay.
It's being moved to the back of this corridor. That has to be the core.
Alright. What have we got over here? Is there something over there? Okay. Metal bones. Okay. And Sparker. Okay. And that's the beginning. Okay, so there's the entrance then. Okay.
Should be able to climb these vents if I time it right.
Yeah. Okay, so, yep. And just wait for them. Okay. There we go. And come on, be quick. There we go. Oh shit. Okay. I hate that. It scares me every fucking time. Jesus. I think I will. Okay. And field wing. Yeah. Fly. Fuck you. Okay. Some more medicine. Is the correct way to go, or is this an alternative way to get goodies? The correct way to go. And it doesn't seem like there is a way, an alternative way to get goodies. So, okay. And
Maybe I can use that arm to get across.
I don't see any hostiles. Okay. Well. That's because I'm blind, apparently. Okay. Gotcha. Hey. Need some more. Okay. Alright. Keep going now. Brad Omen. Okay. No.
Onto that arm should be easy enough.
Okay.
So far, I just need to jump off at the right time.
Yeah, that might be difficult. Okay. Fuck. Alright. I don't know what the right time is. Alright. There, that's the right time. Okay. Edison. What we got there? An unidentified signal. Unidentified signal. Okay. Now what? Hello? Okay. Well, okay. That just kind of looks like the way I came from. I don't understand. We need to go that way. Okay, that much is clear. Okay.
Shields past that shield. I have to be careful.
Oh, I understand.
Don't break my fall.
Or not. Okay, Cauldron. I keep pressing triangle to fucking override it. Okay. Alright. And what do we got? There's medicine in there. Okay. Let's see. Shellwalker? Shellwalker. Okay. Sounds like Watchers, honestly.
Shellwalker's gone around. It's got a container on its back.
Not yet. Okay. There. Okay. And shit. Ow. Heal. Damn it. Okay. Ow. Fuck. Get out. Okay. Come on. And it's a burrower. I thought I got excited that it was going to be a Watcher from the original game, but no. It's not. Okay. Fuck. Alright. Ow. Come on. I need more acid arrows. Okay. You're acided. Come on. There we go. Alright. Yes. Okay. Come on. Alright. I can take out the burrower, that'll make my job a lot easier. And then... Okay. Need more arrows. Damn it. Okay, well I can make some more maybe? Come on. 19. And it's no longer covered in acid, but that's fine. I should be able to kill it. Come on. Well, I got the loot from the burrower, so things are fine. Okay. Damn it. Damn it. Heal. There we go. Okay. And now I can restock. There we go. Crystal braiding. Okay. I don't know what that's used for now. It never came in use in the last game. I basically kept all of them because it said it was useful in crafting.
But how do I reach them?
So I don't know what they're used for here this time, but I don't know. New crafting things, new crafting recipes, new crafting system. Maybe they put a use there. Vertical shock traps are now available to craft in place. These special traps can damage flying targets as well as enemies on the ground, and will stun vulnerable targets with shock damage. Okay. That might come in handy. Okay. What do we got? Okay. Is that even the way I'm supposed to go? I have no clue. What is the current objective? Jump onto the metal carriers. Which I suspect is those arms, right? Or is it... I think it's that. Okay. We need to find a way to jump up on them. I think I found it. Maybe. Okay. That's not it. Okay. And have I been up here? I don't think so. This doesn't seem familiar to me. Okay, we got some bright omens. Okay. It looks like this is the way. It's not. This just takes me back. Okay. Now, there. Okay, so I need to jump onto one of those. Maybe. This doesn't lead me there. Okay. Maybe I can jump onto it from here? There's nothing over right here. Okay. Alright. And let's see. Okay, I can get on the metal arm from here. Alright.
Could try getting to that arm below.
Alright. And
Jump.
come on. Alright. Don't go. Don't give way, don't give way, don't give way. Okay. Yes.
Close.
Okay. Had another heart attack today. Alright, and here. Okay. Gotta wait for the next one. These arms are very different. Ooh. I'm causing it to lock. Okay. They look very different from the last game. Cooler, but different.
Made it this far. Just have to hold on a little longer.
Having a struggle holding on there.
I'm gonna have to get off this thing soon.
Apparently. Alright. And then... yeah, the core's right there. Am I gonna be able to jump onto the arm? Yes. Okay. And now we just have to wait for that arm. I know how this works. It's big brain time. Hello. Okay. And let's see, there's the way, potentially. Jump on there. That's fine. Okay. Alright. Let's see. That looks like...
Gotta time this right.
like no!
Made it.
Okay. Well, that works. A very weird cauldron. By Zero Dawn standards, maybe not by Forbidden West standards, but by Zero Dawn standards, a very weird cauldron. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright. What's wrong with your arms?
Get those machine overrides.
Okay, well, drop down. And... yeah, that works. Alright. Override cauldron door. And now we're gonna have to fight the thingy again. Some sort of machine boss room thing. Or do we just get the stuff this time? Well, we're about to find out.
never seen a machine stored like that. I guess it's deactivated for now.
Maybe? Looks like it's a wide maw. Hey. What do we need to do? Override the core? So do we override the core and then fight the machine, or do we fight the machine, override the core?
Access it.
Like before. Looks like before. Medicine, always nice. Send to my stash. Okay, so we're full on medicine then. Alright. Kill the white maw.
Not getting those overrides without a fight.
Of course not. Let's see now. And
Once is enough.
more? Fuck. Okay. Come on, acid. There we go. Alright. And 60 isn't great. 75 is better, but still. And more arrows. Shit! Ow. Okay. Oh, hi.
The machine's got backup.
Why are there two of you? I need a heal. Okay. Hello, Mr. Widemaw. Okay. Ow. Purge water effect. Okay. Go away and fire. Fire's always fine. Doesn't seem to have any effect at all. Ah! Okay. Shit. Okay. And 52. Okay. If I can kill one of them, then I should be fine. Okay. So... Fuck. Okay. Very hard to avoid attacks. Are you a special type of wide maw or just a wide maw? Looks like you're just a wide maw. And you, same? Yes. Okay. Come on. Almost dead. Shit. Okay, one dead. One more to go. Yes. Alright. Alright. 105. I mean, I'll take it, but it's not great. Alright. There we go. That's some nice damage. Hello. That's not good. 150. Fuck it, I'll take it. Okay. Shit. Okay. Come on. Horse. Shit. Hi. Alright, 98. Ow. Okay. I'm almost out of heal. 15. No, no, no. Okay, come on. Out of arrows, make more. I get that. No. Okay. Ah! Yes. Okay. Come on. There we go. Alright. And now we can loot bodies.
Out in the wild?
So we should be getting wide maw overrides. And what else? Override Cauldron core.
Looks like Cestus has been
Of course he has. We got Burrower, Ranger, okay. Grazer. Oh, so there are grazers. Scrapper. Banghorns. Wide maws. Alright. No watchers, though. Badge. Okay. But some of the data's been corrupted.
data I got from
Okay.
before. I should be able to override this machine.
Oh, hi.
I should be able to override Scourgers now.
Okay. Well, let's try it. Override Scrounger. Okay.
Everyone's on the same side. At least for a while.
That's a watcher. Oh. Okay. And there. Are you going to attack? Yes. Okay. Okay. And you can override the machine while they're down. That's nice. And there we go. Oh, there was another burrower. I didn't know that. Alright. Fuck. Shouldn't have tossed aside my ally so easily. Okay. No. Refill. There we go. Come on. Hey. Come on. Dead. There was another one though. Where did he go? Where did you go, Mr. Burrower? I don't know. Okay. Well, we got a bunch of resources from that at least. Okay.
They're searching for me.
Well, yes, but where? Okay. Well, got some more. Refill and berries. Okay. And I guess we could go to Plain Song. There's a thing there, though. I don't want to know what it is. And what is that? Unknown shelter. Okay. And that's just an unknown thing. I want to know what it is. But it doesn't look like I can very easily get to it. And gotta find the fucking pixels where I can jump on things. Okay. Wasn't too bad. Okay. Oh, it's a cave. Ah, fire gleam. Okay. I can get rid of that now. Alright. Ooh, some goodies. Okay. Ancient valuables and green shine. Okay. Okay.
In.
And what have we got? What else have we got? Something unknown there. Leap Lasher Convoy. Okay. Well. Okay. I need more berries. That much is certain. I don't need more, I can just go to a stash, but this is gonna be faster than running around. So I need 12. Okay. Now, let's see. Looks like Leap Lashers. I didn't get a Leap Lasher override. New machines. Long leg, bristleback. Okay, there's got shell walkers, ravagers. Okay. All right. Now. Okay. Hi, Fox. Not quite. There we go. And we got a Fox hide. Okay. Okay. Could be right here. And it's another thing of fire gleam. Okay. Yank the fire gleam. We got something purple in there. Okay. Ow. Ancient valuables. Plasma defense, fire defense, and a black bracelet. Okay. Okay. What else have we got? We've got the thingy. I don't remember what they're called. Utaru village that we woke up at. Okay.
A brighter day.
Hello.
Careful, Outlander.
At least I'm trying to help.
How? By making yourself Karja.
By learning to hunt. So I can defend our home, our people.
Oh, hey,
Why should it matter
Mila.
if I learn that from a Karja?
Because they're all poisonous weeds.
Yeah.
Mark my words, girl.
Quality here.
One day you'll see how Outlanders have nothing to offer but misery. Then you'll realize what a fool you've made of yourself.
What do you know? You're just a bitter old brute.
Sometime. Good to see you.
What do we say, kids? Don't be racist.
The flight is toxic.
Hey, Mila, you have anything to say? Apparently not. Hey. You've got nothing to say. So I'll use the workbench. Unfortunate. Thought I could convince her that Outlanders aren't evil. Apparently not. Bristleback tusk. Okay, I'll get the weapon coil unlocked. Alright. So what do I need for that? Burrow or sound shell. And a claw strider razor. Okay. Alright. Let's save. Okay. You're selling things? Not really.
May your arrow.
I should probably sell some stuff to you. Okay, mark to sell. Okay, sell everything that's safe for selling for shards. Okay. Alright. And open stash and restock all categories. Okay. And let's do a quick save. A quick save. Okay. Now what? Let's see.
Oh, hi.
entirely certain. Unknown shelter. Looks like another settlement. We can go there. But I should get a charger first. Are watchers even in this game? I could look on the wiki. I don't know the wiki would have that information. Okay, we almost got spotted. Are you gonna come on? Okay. I know. Okay. Alright. Hello. There we go. Alright, mount. And let's go. That, what appears to be another village. I can't go through trees. Game, I thought I could phase through trees. Okay. Oh, I just killed something. Alright. Now, what have we got here?
Shelter. Should be safe here.
Is that a fucking mini Eiffel Tower? Are we in Las Vegas right now? Shoot that. There we go. Did this game take place in fucking Nevada or California? I don't know. It doesn't. The map doesn't look like either, but then again, why would it? Oh. Okay. What have we got here? Progress time. Sit. Door. I don't know what this does, so I'm gonna try it out. Okay. I guess we'll just leave. Just the shelter. And mini Eiffel Tower. Oh, and you can glide onto your mount. That's nice. Wrapped up the item, save your dame, or change the time of day. Your dame, not your dame.
I'm not sure what it means.
Shrine. Oh, what that is? I'm guessing it's what this is. Okay, we've got some flying machines.
The blight is worse here. If I don't get Gaia up and running, it'll be like this everywhere.
Good.
You're among us.
Oh my god. So that's why it's so fucking red. I thought it was just, you know, lore or metal or something.
Gods. Sowing the fields with blight. It's like they're still following their programming. It's killing everything.
Okay. And land god Plowhorn. Okay. Is that a specific kind of Plowhorn? I don't see Plowhorn in here anywhere. Oh, there it is. I guess not. Because the thing that says Plowhorn, and then there's no mention of land god Plowhorn. Well, I guess that's just what it is, the Plowhorn. Alright. It's quite a magnificent little city. Or it would be if it wasn't for, you know, this stuff. Alright.
The brighter day.
Okay. Let's see.
Walk in fields of plenty.
I don't know why I just kind of do that.
There's Varl and Zoe.
All we can do is accept.
Yeah, there they are. What are you? Quest of some kind?
You'll want to talk to me if you plan on surviving out here.
Listen to rumor? Okay.
A word of warning: avoid the ruins northwest of Plainsong. Scouts say something lights up the ruins when night comes. Whatever it is, it's not natural.
Okay.
Good to know.
Unnatural doesn't mean bad.
Something lighting up the ruins. Could be old world tech. Might be worth taking a look.
Okay. Well, I guess let's talk to them. Yeah, there's a quest over there, but it looks like I have to go through them to get there. Which means that I should go for that quest first. There's a picture over there, so we can check that out. So, hello.
I'm here, as promised. It's singing. Does it mean the chorus is ready?
It is assembled. I couldn't have done it without Varl. But I don't know what good it will do. The chorus is in disharmony. The subject of the cave is bad enough. Land God Fa still hasn't emerged, and every day more deadly machines try to force their way out, throwing themselves against the defensive cordon we set up around the entrance. That is only the first of many false notes. Your request has exposed deep divisions within the chorus itself and the tribe.
Deep
I get that the cave
divisions?
is sacred, but how did asking to go inside cause such a fuss?
The fuss was already there. Many in the tribe and most in the chorus want to keep doing what we have for generations, which often is nothing. But there are others who call for change, or extreme measures.
Okay.
Your request has given fresh life to the debate.
Right. Tradition. I've run into that before,
But each tribe has to be dealt with in their own way.
if you say so.
I mean, he's right. He is right. If the tradition is not worth standing on its own merits, then it should not be kept. But Varl's also right that if you're going to change tradition, everyone has their own text that to deconstruct the tradition and change their minds. And he's not entirely right because it's based on the individual, not groups. Although, when it comes to a group, it can be similar enough that it's practically the same to change all of their minds. At least according to what I've researched. I'm not a psychologist, so what I say about psychology with a grain of salt. Alright, defensive
So
cordon.
you put fortifications around the cave.
Just some wooden barricades. We don't have the stonecraft of the Karja or Oseram. It is our archers of the cordon that truly hold the machines back.
Okay.
They withstand new attacks every day. I hope they can hold out.
Me too. Me too. What kind of
They're
machines?
coming out of the cave.
Scavengers and hunter-killers. But they're tougher than any we fought before. More vicious, with a
King
strange
Hephaestus?
purple glow.
Sounds familiar.
You've fought machines like these?
If they are what I think they are, then yeah. There may be a whole other problem in that cave. All the more reason for me to get inside and figure it out.
Possibly Hephaestus, possibly Minerva. Oh, I don't get why Minerva would be overriding machines like Hades, Hephaestus, and Aloy. So, more likely it's demonic machines, because Hades is dead, so that rules out Hades. Aloy doesn't know what's going on, so that rules out Aloy. So it's either a completely new threat or it's Hephaestus. And Minerva would fall under a completely new threat. If it's Minerva, it's a completely new threat. Because we haven't fought Minerva before. Alright. How did Varl help?
You said you couldn't have assembled the chorus without him. What did you do?
Some in the chorus refused to meet to consider your request.
Oh?
They believe that the cave belongs to the land gods alone, but Varl saw that what you did with Ray could be used to our advantage.
Sometimes it isn't enough to ask the people in charge. You need others to ask for you. As many as possible.
We spread
Fair
the
enough.
word about how you soothed Ray.
There may even have been a little exaggeration.
What do you mean?
Growing interest put pressure on the chorus until they finally agreed to meet.
I saw it work a few times with the matriarchs, and even with my mother, once or twice.
Nice job. You can handle the politics from now on?
Oh no, I'm sure we'll still need you to cut through them from time to time.
Of course. And... Chorus?
So, the chorus is assembled. What now?
They're considering your request.
Then, shouldn't we go talk to them?
When you're ready. But don't worry. Their debate won't end anytime soon. Meetings like these can go on for days.
Alright. Then maybe I should resupply first. Who knows how many machines are in that cave?
Assuming the chorus agree to allow you inside.
Aloy can be pretty convincing in these situations.
We'll see. Do what you need to prepare. We'll wait for you above, where the chorus has gathered.
Alright. Now... Okay. Hello. So, there's a side quest up here. How are you? Who? Evina?
So the rumors are true. You must be the soldier who took down Regala's champion, and the one who's got this place in an uproar.
What's a Tanakh doing in Plainsong?
Resupplying for a trip to the hunting grounds. You should
Fair enough.
realize just northwest of here that a sturdy soldier like yourself could handle the trials there.
But I could. Maybe I'll see you there.
Alright. Fuck! Fucking damn it. Silence, mortal. Or immortal, because it's a phone. And...
Going to join in the singing?
The only singing I do is with my blade.
Fair enough. Can I trade with the hunter? There we are. Okay. Placing hunter bow. Okay. Need a claw strider circulator. Okay. Acid warrior bow. That gives me shock arrows. Hardweed sharp shot bow. I have what it takes for that, and that's a better sharp shot bow than what I have. Shredder gauntlet. No, I don't see the need for that. I think I'll pick up the sharp shot bow. Buy an equip, replace the sharp shot bow with it. Alright. Okay. This might be better than what I have currently. Okay. And inventory, I assume, yes, I have a coil spot. 68 damage, 75. Okay, so what I have does more damage, but it's also, I think, fully upgraded. Yeah, the coil slot is empty, so it's fully upgraded. And this one has more upgrade slots, so it should, when fully upgraded, do more damage. But as it stands, we're keeping that one on. Unless I have No, not that throwing bow. There. That'll work. There's more tear damage, though. So, I think I'll keep it. Alright. And still 6 ammo, but it's better than what I had before. Not in terms of amount of arrows, it does more tear damage. And I can upgrade it, so and already it'll do about the same amount of damage. And that's on the first upgrade. And I need a grazer rotor horn and a bellowback sack webbing. Okay. Alright. I need to find a bellowback.
More training and less thinking. So sad it's not. Not just that. Won't hold forever. Your people need to be ready.
In this situation, the Tanakh is actually right. Oh, that's knocking on my door. I'll go get that. Okay, that was my roommates. They're just telling me not to lock the door. Not my door, the common door. So, yeah. Okay. Alright.
Bring
Laurel.
the reminder before the chorus. I hope this works.
It'll be worth it, Zoe. You'll see.
Okay, I don't know what she's doing. What are you doing with your feet? Dancing, it seems. Okay. I went down too far. Damn it, okay. Well, at least there's a quick way up, question mark? Yes. Alright. And let's see. This way, I think? Alright. No. Up more. Okay. How to up? How to go up? Hello? So you have something to say? What do you need?
Aloy.
Yeah?
I wasn't sure you'd ever come around. What do you think of Plainsong?
It's quite a place.
Sure. As long as you like the smell of manure. Don't mind me. I won't go wandering again, I promise. There are people who need me here. Some of
Alright.
the others the Eclipse took had it worse than me. A lot worse.
Do what you can for them, Yev.
I will. Won't be anything like you did, but I'll give it my best.
Good. You all are safe. Ish. Yeah, there's the off. Okay. You'll need to get rid of the fucking... Yeah. That. Okay. That's too far up. So...
I'm making good use of this.
Hi. Hello. Nell.
Please. The chorus won't meet with me. I don't know what else to do.
How about you just start by telling me what's wrong?
I'm from Riverhem, to the north.
Okay.
A few days back, I woke to the screams of my neighbors as Tanak's rebels attacked. They were just scouts, but we barely drove them off. If a full raiding party comes next, we're not fighters. We're done for. I thought the chorus would help us. I thought we all sprouted from the same earth, but it seems an Outlander is the only one who even listened to me. Would it be too much to hope that you'd stand with us in this fight?
I mean, I'm getting rid of the Tanakh rebels anyways? Question mark? Tanakh
Those
rebels?
Do you know why they're attacking you?
You're asking why the sun sets at night. They are Tanakhs. They live to fight. As usual, among themselves. But this time my village is caught in the middle.
I don't think
Those are
so.
enough supplies to feed their campaign against the western clans.
If they're not attacking here, can't you retreat to Plainsong?
An Outlander might find it difficult to understand. All Utaru carry seeds that are planted when we pass. My people have planted many seeds in River Hymns Grove, a gift from the buried years, which I believe Outlanders call the Red Raids. We'll never leave. We sacrifice too much.
Fair enough. I guess. I mean, if it's your culture, then sure.
You said your own people won't help.
The chorus are supposed to speak for all Utaru, and normally I wouldn't question them, but they see outlying settlements like Riverham as lost lands, no longer under Plainsong's protection. They won't even meet with me to discuss it.
Maybe I can
If I
help.
find myself up north, I'll check in on your people.
I ask nothing more. When you reach the village, look for Q. He's heading up our defenses.
Okay. The roots that bind. Alright. And there's a question mark here. Hi. Oh, you're the cook. Okay. I see. What? Okay. Alright. And Stitcher and question mark over here. But they're here. Alright. And hello? Okay. I can come in here without starting the thingy. So, unknown. Hello?
Reminds me of Mother's heart back in Lenore's sacred lands. Everyone would crowd around to hear what the matriarchs had to say.
You must miss him.
A little.
Craig with Ghana? Hello.
Nora, aren't you? Haven't seen one since I visited Hunter's Gathering.
Oh.
Didn't think the Utaru traveled that far east.
I did it for my dyes. I like to see how different tribes use roots and plants to make new colors. It's amazing how the right hue can make armor express so much more than its mere function.
So does this wear dye armor then?
If you're interested.
Sure, I'll take a look. Oh. So the answer is yes. Okay, well, I don't want to keep the shield weaver armor the same. This, sure. I'll do that. And let's see. Grey Dawn, Calphanes, Eventide, Frozen Wilds. Sure, Grey Dawn. And I can't do that, I need Pale Bloom. Okay. What? Is it already painted? Sure seems that way. So what color? It doesn't tell me. Okay. And sure, we'll do Grey Dawn on that one and Grey Dawn on this one. Okay.
Beautiful.
It's nothing compared to the Tanakh dyers. They may not be the friendliest of tribes, but if you bring their dyers plants or samples, they might show you their skills.
I'll keep an eye out for them.
Yeah, will do. There's some cool stuff here. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Get all these. Yep, there we go. Character bios, Zoe. Okay, and Minerva. Alright. We have Hades? We have Gaia, we have Hades, okay.
They have to break sometime, don't they?
So long as there's disharmony, they will continue.
Okay, and talk to Zoe.
The singing just keeps going. I guess that means the chorus is still in session.
The people sing to soothe the chorus, to help them break their impasse. It wouldn't be necessary if they were in harmony.
I'm not gonna have to sing back, am I?
Of course not. The singing will stop when we present ourselves. Are you ready?
Alright. Yes.
Alright, let's go talk to them.
Okay.
Speak.
Hello?
Your sacred cave. There's something inside I need. If I can get it, it will help.
Zoe and the Nora have spread word of your story. And what you want.
Yes, we
know
know
of no
why.
spirit in the cave. Only Fa, our land god, who entered the cave and did not return.
Doesn't mean there's no spirit in there.
Gods is broken. We are diminished. Tales of spirits will not help us. Nothing will.
We weaken, we die, and become fertile ground for new life. This is the natural order.
Yes.
Wait. You're all just going to sit around until you become food for worms? Literally?
So says the Outlander, ignorant of our beliefs.
Oh, you look so smug, don't you?
Remember how she brought peace to Ray. Listen to her.
We've heard such temerity from you before, Zoe. Let us not forget that you agitated for reckless war against the Kaja.
At least she's trying to help.
How? By inviting you to break our traditions?
Yeah.
We change our ways to suit every impudent outsider who wanders into Plainsong?
No. You should change your ways because your own lands are killing you.
We have stood by and watched as our land gods waste away. You would have us do the same with our neighbors, our children.
And this lone outlander can save us. Nonsense.
Uh-huh.
A single seed matters little in the infinite cycle of growth and decay.
You have obviously never heard of me.
An alarm. It's coming from the mountains.
Was that from the Cauldron? It's an alarm!
The machines must have broken through the cordon.
Then we need to get down there.
What about the chorus?
If the cordon has fallen, there's nothing left to prevent us from going in the cave. The time for permission is over.
Yes.
And then off we go.
They're all fucking doing it. Of course. At least to hook it in before jumping off. God damn, you guys are fucking suicidal. I swear.
Fighting in the fields ahead.
Look, sounds like a Ravager. Or not. Hello. Lost Rider. So it's Hephaestus. It's Hephaestus? Yeah. Okay. Come on. Fuck! Fine. Okay. Come on. Alright. Nope. Heal. Excuse me. Fuck. And 74. Better than nothing, I guess. Okay. The other one does 75, but that I already know. Okay. There we go. And none of the Claw Strider parts, of course, because I didn't knock any of them off. Okay. Come on. No. So yes, you guys are demonic, I think. Okay. Does it say demonic? Apex Scrounger. No, it says Apex. Okay. Okay. Come on. Fuck. Heal. Ow. If I hadn't healed, it probably would have killed me. Okay. Okay.
Do you really
Hello.
think you can do something about all of this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I guess we just keep going. And another Claw Strider. I'll take that one out. Okay.
Machines are everywhere.
Okay, Claw Strider. And what do I need? Razor Tail, Sparker, Resource Container. I want to take out that Resource Container. Okay. Come on. Alright. There we go. Alright. What have we got? Piercing Spike. Doesn't look like anything else. Okay. So let's just go on ahead. Fine.
More machines.
Okay.
These machines are stronger, deadlier than normal. There's more than just one missing land god in that cave.
It looks like Hephaestus is in the cave. So, looks like I was right? That Hephaestus is gonna be the bad guy in this game? Along with those mysterious strangers that were in the last episode. So...
This trail is the path of the land gods. It'll lead us to the Cauldron.
Okay. Okay, looks like we got some more Claw Striders.
Take them out, Aloy. On your lead.
Hi. God damn it. Okay. 85, we'll take it. Okay. Now. Okay. Damn it. Okay, come on. I had a perfect shot and I ruined it by moving. Come on. Ow. Okay. Ow. Okay. Damn it. Okay. Fuck. 29. Sure. Ow. Okay. Okay. Ow. Heal. Okay. Yes. Come on. Damn it. Okay. Okay. Come on. Are you sure that was the fucking critical hit? That did fucking 1 damage. 1! Okay. Okay. That hurt. Okay. And there we go. That's Parker. Alright. And I need more ammo. Okay. Damn it. Ow. I need more. There we go. Damn. Okay. Ow. Okay. There. There we go. Flush shredder. Circulator. I'll take it. Alright. Is that a resource container? Yes. Okay. Got some braided wire. And there's a Ravager.
No good. Need it.
Make ammo. There we go. Apex Scrapper. Got a heart. Okay. Oh, hi. How are you then? Hikaru guards. Medium health potion. Alright. Hey, Scrapper. Shock tripwire. Okay. What's going on? Is there a stalker? My focus is down. It's not good. Okay. There are enemies which can knock out my focus. Slightly terrifying. Okay. What have we got here? A Ravager. Okay. Kill the machines. Okay, where's the machines? Another claw shredder. Okay.
Almost there.
So many machines broke through. What happened to the Cauldron's defenders?
Dead, probably.
Ready for anything.
Okay. It's dead. Okay. Well, fill up. And hi. What have we got in here? Another claw shredder circulator. Okay. Follow Zoe to the cordon. Alright. Sounds good enough. Good enough for me, at least. Alright. Hello.
Cauldron. Oh, what's left of it?
So many dead.
There will be more when the time is right. For now, we must keep going. Into the cave.
Okay. Ravagers, more stuff. Valuables. Scrapper. Not potion, that's useful. Okay, and pry open the cache. Okay. Taro Whisper. What does that give me? Fire resistance and freeze resistance, but it makes me more vulnerable to acid. Okay. Okay. So if I run into anything with fire attacks and freeze attacks, that's probably equipped then. Okay. And let's see. Explore the sacred cave.
May the land gods forgive our trespass.
Forgive our trespass. Or at least they should. We're doing this to save them.
What is that?
A kind of wall. Made of light. We'll have to find a way around.
Anyway. Your guys' first time in a cauldron, ain't it? This sure looks like a fucking cauldron. Yeah. Yes, I'm not terminally stupid. I just kind of sprinted when I shouldn't have. Okay. What have we got here? Azure Bloom. And Fibber Zest. Okay. Okay. And medicine. Okay. Alright. Let's see. There's the shield. We should be on the other side of it. Okay. Medicine? Sure. I need more medicine anyways. Okay. Alright. So... wait for them. And... override Cauldron door? It's a cinematic. Okay.
To understand what's going on in there, you're gonna need one of these.
Wow, you've got a lot of fucking spares, haven't you?
On the temple. Just like this.
There's blue light on the door.
Yeah, it takes some getting used to.
Don't worry, Zod. I help.
Now listen. The machines we've been fighting, they're different. More dangerous. That means there's something very powerful somewhere beyond that door. And it wants us dead. Follow my lead. And be ready for anything.
There gonna be fire claws? Tell me there's gonna be fire claws. If it's Hephaestus, I would expect fire claws.
Let's go. We have to find the core of this place.
Okay.
There's so much metal.
Who built this place?
Machines. Not like any you've seen before.
The old ones, and not the new ones. That's for sure. Built by Estes, I would think. Oh, hi.
Machines in here. We'll have to take them out.
Okay. Ah, come on. Hello. Damn it. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Damn it. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And god damn it. And that's why I typically try and stay away from melee. Come on. Okay. And okay, Blaze is exposed. There. Right? No. Damn it. Okay. There. While it's on fire. So it's not going to explode, which is what I wanted. But it is on fire. Okay. There we go. That sounded like it. Ow. That didn't. Okay. Okay. And let's see. Hello. 184, I'll take it. 74. Damn it. Well, thought I missed. I hit it. Okay.
Going somewhere?
No, I'm getting hit. Okay. And come on. And there we go. There. Okay. And there's one more, of course. All right. Come on. There we go. All right.
It looks like one, but if the land gods come and go, then they aren't just made here. They're being repaired too.
And the spirit you're after is in here.
Minerva? Maybe, but I have a feeling that's not all.
Yeah. I've got a bad feeling about this.
This'll be in my stash when I need it.
Okay. I have a feeling that I'm going to find those unknown entities. I don't even know if they're fucking people. They might be, but I have no clue. But I have a feeling that they're gonna get involved here again. Alright. I want to fix the shield wing. I hope we can fix the shield wing at some point and it becomes a shield. Okay. Okay. What have we got?
Those cables are glowing.
I've seen them before. They're like an infection. That thing I said, it wants us dead. It takes over places like these and makes killer machines.
It's fucking Hephaestus.
Even the mountain is rotted to the roots.
Okay. But they must have been planning this when they made Forbidden West then. I guess. Forbidden West is canon? Of course it's canon. If it was canon, they wouldn't put it in.
Looks like those cables are blocking the way up.
It wouldn't need the story.
I'll find another path.
Okay.
So this is just like fucking
Activated something. Looks like parts of those pillars are rotating.
okay.
Maybe if I shift the gears, I can lock them into place.
make a path up.
Okay. They. I don't know.
This place. No Utaru has ever set foot in here. But I had to, right? To help you and Aloy. To find Fa.
Yay! Okay. Well, there's something that needs to.
Standing on that floor panel. Exposed rotating gears on the pillars. Shoot them. And lock the pillars into place.
Oh, okay. So I need to shoot them then.
Fire without ammo.
Damn it. So I don't shoot the base, I shoot the pillar then? Okay.
The gears have to be in the right spot to lock into place.
Okay. So they light up when they're in the right spot then. Alright. Okay. So,
So, can you stand on that panel?
Like this?
Good. Stay there.
okay. Should probably use the cheaper arrows for this process. Okay. No, no! Ah! Okay, how do I get back up? Okay, that worked. Alright. And... up. Okay. Now. Come on. There you are.
Should be able to climb all the way up now.
Okay.
More pillars. Might be a way across, if I can get them into the right position.
Let's see. This looks like the panel.
Another floor panel. But I can't shoot the gears on the pillars from here. Maybe if I can find something to weigh this down?
Okay. Looks like up here. There we go. Grab crates.
I think I can get the crate through that shield. But I'll have to go around.
Okay. So it keeps organics from going through, but anything synthetic, like a machine or
Working on
a box, can slide on through. Okay. Interesting. Intriguing. And new information.
The gears on the pillars should be exposed now.
Okay.
Except there are only 2 pillars this time.
Come on. Damn it.
No more ammo.
I missed both times. Gotta wait for the pillars to come back around again. Okay. There we go.
Should be able to get across now.
There we go.
High up.
Trying. Okay.
I think I'm getting close.
I can barely hear them.
One
Jeez.
more set of pillars. There should be a floor panel nearby to activate them.
Okay. And I think... Okay. Come on, line it up. There we go. Okay. There we go. Hi. Okay. And... Damn it. Okay. I need to go stand.
Ouch. Are you alright? Yeah, just have to climb back up now.
Fuck. God. Heckin' damn it. least I didn't take any damage. And the fucking cables look a lot better now. The cables for Hephaestus look a whole lot better now. From Zero Dawn. I like the look of the Forbidden West cables more than I like the look of the Zero Dawn cables. Okay. What? Oh, and I fucking forgot again. Okay. Well, let's see. There we go.
Now I can go.
Override the network uplink. Okay, I can do that. If Hephaestus isn't blocking my way.
Festus's cables are all over that node. Maybe I can override it.
Oh. Okay. That's an ability I didn't know I had. You can go straight from the shield wing into a cable. Into the pullcaster. I didn't know I could do that. That opens up a few more possibilities. And it might be necessary for some future puzzles. Okay. And now I like doing it too much. Okay. Here we go.
Glide in.
Okay. No, don't fall. And network. Oh. Not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. Thank you. Okay.
Cables are moving. They're drawing back. We can climb up that vent.
Laurel? You good? Alright.
How do we cross? Cables are twisted around that node on the other side. I'll see if I can get to it.
Wait here.
Okay. I think I need to find Varl.
We'll wait here, Aloy.
Varl? Where the fuck are you? I can't hear you, like, at all. Did you get left behind at the entrance? Is that what happened? I don't know what that was. But I can't leave. There's none at the entrance then. Okay. So... I fell. Okay, but I can climb up here. Come on. Okay. Come on. Climb. There. Alright. And... Okay. Well, Varl's not here. Energy shield, yes, but what's that? That Fa? It might be Fa. No, that's not what I... Okay.
That was quite a jump.
Okay. And... Okay.
Okay. Now, how to get up to the node?
Nicely the question. Looks like there's a way up.
Damn. How do I get back up there?
Are you okay down there?
Yeah.
Just a fucking... Yeah. Like, she's so fucking mad. So mad that she fucking fell. Okay. And here we go. Don't know where Varl is. Must be a visual glitch or something. Come on. It looks like a plow strider, so I'm going to assume that it's Fa. Okay. And let's see. If I can do this right this time. Yes. Okay. Come on. There we go. Okay.
Alright, let's see what we can do.
And show water machine muscle. Okay. Oh, god damn it. Every fucking time. Okay. Here we go.
Come on over, you two.
Come on over, though. Okay.
Who is that? Hephaestus. It's taken over this whole place. Looks like there's another node on the other side. Near that door.
That just sounds different.
How to get to that node on the other side? There's a platform down there. I think I can reach it if I glide.
Come on. Okay. So this platform is what she was talking about then. And then... Damn it. Okay. Just have to wait for those. Right? Just have to wait for them. Yeah, there they go. Okay. Come on. Before... No! There we go. Okay. And... let's see. Okay. So let's see what we got up here. Medicinal bread oatmeal, okay. And some valuable stock. Okay, and I should be able to glide. There we go. That's this. If I can get two... Oh, hey, there's Laurel. If I can get two...
Yep, wasn't planning on it.
I mean, you are holding onto it with one hand, so don't blame me for being worried about you. Okay.
It's over. Time to let go. Hey. Now what?
Okay.
Should be able to glide to that platform down there.
But as I was saying, if I can get two of the sub-functions, then that'll advance this nicely along in our goal. Okay. This is very much like Thunder's Drum, then. This reminds me a lot of Thunder's Drum. Okay. Prepare Bay Core. Gonna be too much farther from here.
Who is Hephaestus? What does it want with this place?
It's taken over facilities before to build deadly machines. But it wasn't always hostile. They used to be part of something good. Something called Gaia.
And Burrell's not got anything to say about that, considering he thinks Gaia's the goddess. Here too, I think we last saw him at the beginning of the game.
More of those cables covering that door.
I think think we're almost at the core. Be ready.
Got your back.
Yeah, last time I was here, I had a Banuk, or also I fought Festus. I had a Banuk chieftain and a Banuk shaman, and the Banuk shaman ended up dying.
Oh no.
It is Father.
What has Hephaestus done to her? Turned into a weapon, which sooner or later will be unleashed.
And then plain song. If my people see what it has become, if one of our gods attacks them,
You know what we have to do. Laurel, are you ready?
Okay. So are we gonna have to kill Fallen? I hope not, but it's looking like we have to. If Hephaestus is controlling it, then I can't override it.
It's protecting the machine.
Yeah. There should be a node I can override nearby to shut it down.
Hey. More supplies. Okay, I'll take it. And medicine? What we got here? Override network uplink? Yes. Alright. Brimhorn. Ah! So are you... Okay. Apex Scrounger, Grimhorn. No, it's a completely new machine. Okay. So you have fire. So what's my best fire resistance? 14, 27, 21, 23, none. Wait, no, you have 23 acid protection, not fire protection. Okay, 22, 21. But those are freeze. 13, 27, beneath those are fire. 21. Looks like this one's the best fire protection that I've got. Okay. Followed closely by that one, but it's still worse. Unless you have shock attacks. Oh, hi, it's a fucking chicken.
I'll get the big guy.
Hi. Yes, okay. So... Those... Yep. Those are Thunderjaw cannons on the side. Okay. And...
If I can detach them, I can use them against it.
Come on. There? 40 damage. Okay. Heal. Ow. Okay. Disc launcher. Okay. Come on. Detach disc launchers, please. There we go. Ow. Heal. Okay. Where'd the disc launcher go? Found it. Okay. Okay. Grimhorn launcher. Okay. Well, we caused an explosion. There we go. Dead. And now... Apex Scrapper. Long leg. Grapple point. Let's see. Did I use all the discs? I think I used all the discs. Okay. 59. There we go. They should all be dead now. Okay. And search Fa. Grimhorn. Critical hit chance plus 10%. I mean, we'll take it. Apex Scrapper. Okay. Sounds like a Ravager's nearby. Acid Hunter arrows, I'll take them. Damn it. Okay. Out of arrows. Come on. 105. I'll take it. There we go. And okay.
Warning a machine that nearly killed us.
It's still her god.
There.
I do not
Good
believe
point.
for a god or a machine, but because I no longer know what to believe.
Look, so if you want, you can go back home.
Do I still have one? And if so, for how long? Can you really heal our lands? Save my people?
Yes. Yes, I can. Oh, no. Oh, okay.
One step at a time. But it starts now.
Is Minerva in there? Hi. Did we succeed, or did Hephaestus block us successfully? Come on.
Not bad.
Up we go.
But there's more.
Like Aloy said, this is only the beginning.
We have to find Minerva. She's in here somewhere. We have to save her. Or it. I don't know what you call. What you call Minerva? Because Minerva doesn't have a personality that I know about. Weapon stamina faster. Could go for that. Low health regen. That is going to be quite useful. Okay. And stealth. Smoke bomb capacity, not particularly useful, but that is. And silent strike heal. I mean, I can take that, but I need to get this first, and that's going to use up all my points. Or machine damage boost. I'll take it. Move faster while using a heavy weapon. That's what I was looking for before and didn't find it, because I wasn't looking in the right place. Because I completely dismissed it being under Machine Master. Because that does not seem like a Machine Master skill. Okay. Override Cauldron Core. Did we just kill Hephaestus? What did we do? Okay.
Wish I knew how to restore them. And there's data here from machines I haven't scanned yet.
Let's go back.
Got what you need?
Yes. Let's press on then.
Okay. 2 more skill points. What new machines do we have? Scrapper, Apex Scrapper. I guess we have to scan them first. Okay. The roots that bind go to Riverhand. Search through ruins for security console. No. On hold until Solana finds a way across the mountains. Okay. Flame Song, Hunting Grounds, Throw-ins, and collectibles. Okay.
Greetings, graduates of Cradle 9. Welcome to the regional...
Synthetic noise.
Unauthorized access detected.
Was that the spirit? Minerva?
I don't think so. At least, not directly.
Okay, and now as it's my favorite, I want to put on the Shield Weaver again. Yes. Okay. And you have an empty slot. I can put fire resistance on you. So it'd probably be better off strengthening one that we already are. So shock and acid. Or, yeah, melee and range. Health regen, melee damage. Put that on. Okay. And oh, what have we here? Okay.
Attention. All personnel must vacate the facility immediately.
Something doesn't want us here.
Okay. I'm gonna go take a small break really quick and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. And in the store. Okay. This looks like a Zero Dawn facility. Well, a facility of the old ones, of course. Which is strange, considering that this is a cauldron. Doesn't normally look like a facility of the old ones. Okay.
Error. Unauthorized access. Initiating facility lockdown. Stay out.
Oh no.
Well, at least the emergency lights work.
Not right now.
Minerva's definitely here. And I think it's trying to keep us out. I'll scout ahead, see if there's a way to get us in.
Okay.
You sure we shouldn't come with you?
Well, yeah, Minerva could be dangerous. Let me make sure it's safe.
Okay.
We'll be right here if you need us.
Try open the door. Climb the elevator shaft. Alright. Drop to ledge. Okay. Drop. Fuck. Well, there's gotta be a way up from here, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. There. Alright. Okay.
Are you doing okay, Zoe?
You didn't answer.
All this. Minerva. Hephaestus. Gaia. This is what will help heal Plainsong?
Yes.
It's hard to explain. I mean, I barely understand it, but yeah. It's what Aloy's been looking for this whole time.
Yay! He understands. Kind of. Maybe. I don't know.
Okay. I need to find where Minerva's hiding. I should look for a way to access the facility systems.
This is a... Search the facility for Minerva. Okay. So it looks like this is the way that I need to go. But it's locked. So... Okay. I can probably open this door, I can't probably open the other one, so I guess this is in fact the way that I need to go.
Restricted access. You are not wanted here.
Nope, sorry. You're not getting rid of me that easily, Minerva.
Okay. I mean, I am, technically speaking, your creator. So...
Might be able to pull that open.
Okay. So, which one do we go through?
This leads.
Okay.
I can feel a draft above. Might be a way out of this shaft.
Okay. So there's some green shine. Okay. And...
Looks like another part of the facility. That door is locked.
And I can't open it. Okay. So I have to go back to the other one then. Alright. This very well might... No, it's not. I was gonna say it might be the way out, but no. Okay. No, that's wrong. Okay. So this is the right way then. Okay.
Dead end.
Dead end. Ancient valuables chest. Okay. So that one had to be the right one then, because this one's not leading anywhere. Another dead end. So this one has to lead somewhere. Oh. I see. Hello.
And I'm outside. I need to find a way back into the facility. Maybe I can look for a way in higher up the mountain.
Medicinal sky brush. Okay. Like this is the way out?
If I can get Minerva to cooperate, I can merge it with Gaia. Finally bring her back. And we can start fixing the blight, the storms, and maybe she can help me figure out who those strangers in the proving lab were. Why did they have a clone of Elizabeth? Why did they want it back up?
Well, I was the only clone of Elizabeth, but no.
It's up there. Might lead me to a way back in. But how to reach them?
Okay. They also have one, and how do they have one? Is that the pipes that they're talking about over there? Come on! Yes, okay. And... looks like bristlebacks. Sunwing. Okay.
Some of those rocks look loose. I think I can clear them.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh, another shaft.
I was lucky. Alright. Nothing there.
Okay, now I've got to find a way to plug into this place.
Could be interesting. Alright.
Looks like some kind of dome. Wonder what it's for.
Me too. Okay. Doesn't seem like there's any other loot to get out here. So... although it's way back up here, but it was longer than the other one. Jumping, honestly. So let's...
System core penetrated.
So this is Minerva then. Insert Gaia kernel. Okay. Damn.
Minerva, I need the console. Please.
Access denied.
Damn it.
It didn't used to be like this. Do you remember it? Anything? You were part of something bigger once. Something good. Gaia. That's right. She can live again. But only if you give her the chance. I can't reboot her without you.
Cease.
I think you'll disappear into her. Become part of her. Like you used to be.
Cease.
Yes.
I hope.
Thank you. Thank you, Minerva.
Okay.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Minerva function to original code.
Okay.
Do you wish to initiate heuristic matrix?
Here goes.
Ooh, shaky, shaky. Minerva? Or Gaia? Gaia. Eee.
Greetings, Dr. Sobek.
Hi.
Scanning data.
Being data from focus? So it would seem. Okay.
So it is Aloy, not Elizabeth. We have much to discuss, but initialization of my heuristic matrix will not be complete for several minutes more. In the meantime, I suggest you familiarize yourself with this facility. It is our best option for a base of operations, and you can make use of its equipment to improve your ability to override machines.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good.
Shall I grant access to your companions?
Yes, please.
They will be here shortly.
Okay, but don't overwhelm them, okay? They don't have a lot of experience with things like, well, you.
Hi.
So no fake this time?
No. This time she's real.
Yay!
So, this is Gaia.
Hello.
Hi. Gaia's still, waking up. Let's look around.
I will highlight the location of the lab on your focus.
Hey!
I have established a network between your focuses, allowing you to communicate when apart.
Good. So what was this place?
A regional control center, where Zero Dawn progeny would have overseen terraforming operations in the area.
Progeny? What's the fucking definition? I don't know what that means. descendants, but all the alphas were sterilized. So, who exactly would be overseeing the terraforming operations? Because if it's the progeny of the alphas, then there's no one because they were all sterilized. So, other members of the project? Question mark? Couldn't they all go to a fucking paradise or something? I think it was Gaia Prime. If I remember correctly from Zero Dawn? Or was that only the alphas? I don't know. Maybe it'll be revealed later. No use worrying about it now. Alright.
What's all this?
This was intended as the main gathering space for control center operatives.
You could fit a good number of people in here.
Or maybe just a few. To start with, you two go ahead. I'm going to poke around a bit.
Okay. So this is the same room then. That door's still locked.
Through that door is a trail that leads towards Plainsong.
Okay.
So I could head back east if I need to, once we're done here.
Correct.
Alright. What have we got here?
Looks like an office.
Correct. The facility was designed with a number of private offices.
Okay.
Guess it's nice to have a space to call your own.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Really is. Really nice. Good luck
This
at
place
Varl.
was here all this time. Built for people who would never show up.
Why didn't they?
Remember that guy I told you about? Ted Farrow? He sabotaged things.
Yeah.
It wasn't supposed to be this way.
What do we got here? It looks like a bathroom. Some showers or some hydroponics or something? Showers, but could also just be tubing. Can't see inside, so.
What's this space for?
This would have been the sleeping
quarters,
for control
okay.
center operatives.
Reminds me of the bedhouse aspirants had to sleep in the night before the proving.
Very efficient layout. You get a lot of people in a very small area. Okay, so what's
This
this?
would have been an access point for advanced training modules on terraforming operations.
Okay.
Unfortunately, those modules were deleted when the Apollo database was destroyed.
That's too bad.
Would have liked to have, would have liked to have access to those, though. Okay, what have we got here? More private offices?
Looks like another office.
If no one's ever been here, who built all this?
Machines, probably.
I did. With the help of machines.
Okay. And then
So
the
this was
lab?
supposed to be a lab.
That was its intended purpose. Some of the machine data you recovered from the repair bay below us appears to be corrupted.
Oh.
Accessing the terminal in this room will show you how to repair and complete the override.
I'll take a look.
Okay. Fabrication terminal? Okay, so something's missing. We've got scrappers, fang horns, plow horns, and wide maws. Okay. Override is locked. Okay. Craft override. So you can craft some of the overrides. Okay. But you need parts from them. Okay. I see.
Well, I was able to repair some of the corrupted overrides. But it looks like I need data from more machine parts to fix the rest.
My initialization is complete.
Okay.
You may continue to explore the facility, Aloy. When you are ready, return to the control room. We have much to discuss.
Okay. I think we've discovered everything. Wait, what's
That
this?
door leads to the west exit. But before you leave, we have much to discuss.
Right.
Okay. Elevator shaft. That looks like where we climbed up to get here. Okay. Let's go back upstairs.
Okay. Maybe it's time to talk to Gaia.
I'll leave you to it.
Let's see. This door's opening. Hello. Okay. You want to talk?
Hello, Aloy.
Hi. So you're ready?
Yes. Initialization is complete. All tests show that my heuristic matrix launched correctly and is stable.
Yay!
You must have many questions.
Yeah. But two big ones first.
Subordinate functions?
We're not going to be able to fix the biosphere without making you whole. I ran a search for your sub-functions at the Hades Proving Lab, but Minerva was the only one I found.
Thankfully, the sensory capabilities of this facility are far more advanced.
All right.
Search for the others now. Transmitting query pattern.
Ooh.
Receiving.
Okay.
Of Apollo, Artemis, and Eleuthia, I can find no trace. They are simply gone.
What about the others?
Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon are revealed. They lie within reach. Procurable.
Okay.
And Hephaestus?
It too stands revealed, but it is not like the others.
That's for sure.
In the years since the extinction signal, Hephaestus has evolved. Moreover, it is not confined to a single location. It haunts the global network that connects cauldrons to each other across the planet, making it exceptionally difficult to subdue.
Let me guess. We need it bad?
Correct. Its capabilities are essential. Without it, I can only delay the extinction of life on Earth. Hephaestus is our only hope of a permanent solution.
Okay.
So we start there?
Unfortunately, we cannot. Procuring Hephaestus can only be attempted after my own capabilities have been significantly enhanced.
Grab the other subordinate functions first, then Hephaestus.
Precisely so.
So, Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon. How do I capture them?
Wait, Minerva?
Subordinate function, you will have to travel to its location and find the physical processor to which it escaped. Then, exactly as you did with Minerva, you must use the master override to revert the subordinate function to its original code state.
And then how do I get it back here?
The subordinate function must be loaded onto a data storage device and physically carried back to this facility.
Okay.
The cartridge your root kernel was stored on?
Yes. Its capacity is limited, so it can only carry one subordinate function at a time. But in all other respects, it will suffice.
Alright. And for strangers.
Maybe you can help me make sense of something. A while ago, I had a run-in with a group of strangers who tried to kill me. They had machine servitors and a clone of Elizabeth Sobek with them.
Yes, this was recorded by your focus.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you know who they are?
The answer to that question is related to the extinction signal that woke Hades, prompting my predecessor's self-destruction.
The extinction signal? Okay, that sounds ominous.
The signal did not come from Earth, Aloy.
Was it aliens then?
The calculations are complicated, but it appears to have originated 81 trillion kilometers away. A distance so vast that light itself requires 8.611 years to cross it.
Okay, so what's so far away and why does it want us dead?
The Sirius star system.
Sirius? But that's where Far Zenith, their ship.
The Odyssey.
Yes, that's where it was headed. But it blew up. Unless... I don't... Why make it seem like they failed? They didn't want anyone to know. They didn't want future humans to think that they were out there. Wait. The strangers who tried to kill me at the Hades Proving Lab? The ones with the clone? Are you saying that they're from... that they're descendants of... Far Zenith?
Yes, that is my conclusion.
Okay. Holy fucking shit! Mind equals blown. Did they not want anybody to know that they tried to steal Gaia? Or did they successfully steal Gaia? I don't know, I have so many more questions now. Okay. Let's just find out the answers instead of asking them. Okay, the biosphere.
What is the state of the biosphere? Is the terraforming system functioning at all?
In a sense, the terraforming system never stopped functioning.
Oh.
The difference, since my predecessor's destruction, is that there has been no central governing intelligence to monitor its robotic agents and assign new tasks. As a result, errors have accrued, and day by day, the biosphere has gradually veered ever more sharply towards destruction. In recent months, disturbances in the biosphere have become obvious.
Okay.
But these bellwether phenomena offer just the merest glimpse of the complex and accelerating cycles of environmental dysfunction, now driving Earth's biosphere towards collapse.
And you can't do anything to stop it?
If you can return Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter to me, I can improvise modest corrections to parts of the system.
Without asbestos.
Water will be purified, and rampant plant growth curtailed. But such corrections will not stave off collapse. They will only buy us time. Only with Hephaestus can I design and produce new robotic agents designed to permanently reverse the damage that has accumulated. All efforts must be directed toward that end.
And how long do we have?
How long do we have then?
At present rates, without additional factors, the biosphere will cross a point of no return in approximately 4 months.
Well, shit.
And if I gather Ether, Demeter, Poseidon, merge you with them?
We will only gain a few months more.
Well, every bit counts.
Good outlook. About the Zeniths? Okay, back. Let's do questions about subordinate functions. Yep, that's fewer. Okay, the subordinate functions you detected.
Subordinate functions that you detected. What do we know about them?
All 3 are relevant to problems currently plaguing the biosphere. Ether is responsible for detoxifying the atmosphere and moderating the weather.
Okay.
Poseidon controls the organic and chemical composition of water resources. Demeter sows, fertilizes, and tends to plant life. If all three were restored to me, they would constitute a massive increase to my heuristic processing density. But beware. Their responses to my query pattern were irregular.
Oh, so...
They are frightened, lost, and paranoid.
Okay.
Like Minerva. They need to be whole again.
Exactly.
So that's 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 9. What are the other subordinate functions? Let's see. Aether, Apollo, of course. Can't detect Apollo. Artemis. Okay, so we lost Artemis and Apollo and Eulitha. Well, we don't need Eulitha because humans are already here. Hades is gone. Hephaestus is one we need to capture. We've got Minerva, and there's Poseidon. Artemis might still be important, though. But Artemis is gone. The missing subordinate functions.
Missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with
Oh.
a variety of animal species.
And there's the answer to my questions.
For gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements. Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066, by order of Ted Faro.
Pharaoh, huh? I really hate that guy.
Understandable. He appears to have been pathologically narcissistic, impulsive, and unstable.
You're telling me?
All 3 of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
If attainable, yes. Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density. Unfortunately, I have no way to track them. They have disappeared without a trace.
Well, if we can find them, we'll get them. Alright, about Hephaestus.
You said you need Hephaestus to save life from extinction. Why?
Every subordinate function has value, but Hephaestus is by far the most important.
There's some machines?
Recovering and merging it, can I regain my ability to design and mass-produce new machines and cauldrons across the planet. Only through it can I program new machines and alter the tasking of existing machines to completely reverse environmental damage. Recovering other subordinate functions may buy us time, but without Hephaestus, I cannot permanently stave off mass extinction.
Okay. Why wait to subdue Hephaestus?
Given Hephaestus's importance, is there really no way to capture and merge it first?
I'm afraid that is quite impossible. In my present state, launched and merged with Minerva, I am operating at less than 1/5, 18.8% of my intended processing capacity. Hephaestus dwarfs this figure. Were an attempt made to conduct the merge under these circumstances, Hephaestus would absorb me rather than the other way around. A merge cannot be attempted until my heuristic processing density exceeds its own.
And how many subordinate functions is that going to take?
Merging Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon will expand my heuristic network to 41.6% capacity, exceeding that of Hephaestus.
So Hephaestus is a plurality, but not a majority of the processing power. Understood. So how do we trap
You said
Hephaestus?
Hephaestus isn't located in just one place.
Correct. Unlike the other subordinate functions, which are confined to discrete physical processors, Hephaestus is distributed throughout the global network that connects the planet's cauldrons.
So, when the time comes to subdue it, how do we make that happen?
I do not know. While you are retrieving the procurable subordinate functions, I will attempt to find a solution.
Okay. Could Hephaestus help defeat the Zeniths?
So, once Hephaestus has been recovered and merged, you'll regain the capacity to mass-produce machines at cauldrons around the world.
Yes, and to program their behavioral routines, or even control them directly.
Alright.
So could you build an army of machines? Attack the descendants of Far Zenith and take them out?
It is in my nature to take any and all necessary steps to preserve life on Earth, human life above all. So yes, once I have been empowered with the capacities of Hephaestus, I could design, build, and command such an army. Given the nature of the Far Zenith threat, doing so may be our only option. I must admit, however, that I have misgivings about using such technology to kill, no matter how aggressive the enemy.
Understood.
That's good. It means you have a conscience. As Elizabeth intended.
Indeed.
But it may be our only option, so keep it in the back of your mind. Alright, questions with the Zeniths. Their plan must need capturing Gaia to terraform the planet in Sirius that they're on. Because they couldn't steal it from Elizabeth back in the day. So their plan must have been to destroy the Gaia on this world so that nobody else has it. And then steal the kernel, or one of the kernels, to use Gaia on the Zenith, on our planet.
The sole purpose of the signal was to destroy life on Earth, right? Why would descendants of Far Zenith want to do that?
At this point, we can only speculate.
I mean, Earth posed no threat to them. We don't have the technology to get in their way. We didn't even know about them.
True.
Unless... well... could it be that they want the planet for themselves? The strangers I ran into, they were after a Gaia backup of their own. I mean, if they did that, if they booted their own Gaia and boosted her power until she could take control of Hephaestus, and then the whole terraforming system...
then yes, the system could be used to do what the extinction signal failed to accomplish. Snuff out life, and then potentially to build an entirely new biosphere to their specifications.
Oh shit.
They do the same thing we are.
But with opposite results.
Extinction instead of salvation. Well, this is not good.
Somebody should tell Silence. He said they were after Gaia to do the same thing we were. Somebody should tell Silence that they're actually trying to cause extinction. So how did they get here?
Sirius is really far from Earth.
81 trillion kilometers, or 8.611 light years.
Right. So, how would the descendants have gotten here?
Light speed travel?
On a spacecraft much like the Odyssey, though significantly more advanced. The journey from Earth to Sirius would have taken the Odyssey almost 300 years. This appears to have been much faster. If their ship departed Sirius at the same moment the extinction signal first began transmitting, the journey was made in just 29 years at an average of 0.297 the speed of light. If they did not set out for Earth until they learned of the extinction signal's failure, the journey was even faster, a mere 13 years, or 0.662 the speed of light.
Okay, enough. You're making my head spin.
Okay, so if they left as soon as... they couldn't have been responsible for the signal that caused the glitch in the Pharaoh machines. Okay, yeah, because that took 300 years to get to Zenith. And that means they would have had to leave in about 1750, 1800. And that's just not feasible. Provided this stays true to, real life. Because we didn't have space travel back in 1750 to 1800. We didn't even have battleships back then. Which is, warships made of steel. We're still using wood to build boats out of. So that's not feasible. So Zenith didn't send out a glitch to turn the Pharaoh robots against us. But they do have enough time to, it's been, according to this game, 1,000 years. According to the last game, was it 350,000 days or 350,000 years? Days to years. 1,000 years is approximately 365,000 days. So if I was mistaken when it said years and it actually said days, then that would be about right. 1,000 years. Pharaoh automated solutions. When you enter, there's the message. Yep, there's a glitch in the chariot line, Operation Enduring Victory and Zero Dawn, Legacy, Production Line, Military, Environmental, Other, Notable Employees, Trivia. Okay. It doesn't say. Main quest line. Trying to figure out what it said. I could just go back and watch the episode, but... Okay. So this is main quests of Zero Dawn. Questions of the Wild, Point of the Spear, Mother's Heart, Proving, Wound the Mountain, Secret at the Gates, City of the Sun, Maker's End, Grave Horde, Maker's End. Okay. Walk through. Ah! Okay. Really want to know what it said. Okay, so that's outside. Okay. There's the Deathbringer. Okay, almost there. Okay. No! Okay. Okay. Go away, add, go away. I was wrong. 355,510 days overdue for your meeting with Mr. Pharaoh, so I did in fact mishear it. So exactly how many years is that? 355,510. 510. 974 years. Okay. So I was in fact mistaken. I admit the wrongs. It's been about a millennium. And I said the game was being inconsistent. If I was correct about it being 350,000 years, I was incorrect, so I retract that statement. It is not inconsistent. It is perfectly consistent. It's about 1,000 years. So, apologies to the devs of this game and to the game itself. criticizing it for being inconsistent with the lore. Okay, so how did you track the signal?
How did you figure out that the extinction signal came from Sirius?
The key came with data on your focus from Silent's interrogation of Hades. The duration of the signal itself, 17.22 years.
So slower than the fastest than light.
You said that the signal took 8.6 years to arrive from Sirius. Why would the signal keep transmitting after it was received and you blew yourself up?
Because the sender didn't know that had happened until it received notice from Hades.
It would take 8.6 years.
Which would take another 8.6 years to get back.
Correct. Only then would the sender stop broadcasting after a total of 17.22 years. So the duration, halved, gave me the distance the signal traveled. With that in mind, I simply scanned my astronomical database for any relevant location 8.6 light years away. Because it was Far Zenith's intended destination, Sirius was the only logical source.
Alright, Far Zenith technology.
The Descendants came to Earth on a spaceship. I guess we can assume that their technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yes, as your encounter with them at the Proving Lab amply demonstrates, they appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
Yeah, no kidding. The one I fought seemed indestructible.
Throughout history, every defensive technology has eventually been defeated by an offensive counterpart.
We're gonna have to build a...
Assuming I absorbed Hephaestus and utilized it to create a large force of combat machines, no shielding could withstand such an assault indefinitely.
So there's hope.
Always.
So either we're gonna have to build a fuck ton of machines to overload the shield, or build a really fucking powerful weapon to overload their shield. Alright. Clone?
The Descendants I ran into at the Hades Proving Lab, they had a clone of Elizabeth Sobek. So that's consistent with the idea that they came here to salvage Zero Dawn technologies, right?
Yes. As your own experience demonstrates, a clone of Elizabeth Sobek functions in effect as a key to the terraforming system.
But how could they have made a clone?
I mean, they already have the technology, so...
She carried approximately 200,000 human zygotes, millions of animal zygotes, and billions of plant seeds. It is conceivable that Elizabeth Sobek's genetic material was sampled, with or without her knowledge, and carried aboard the ship in storage.
That's... okay, but... I mean... This clone... How could she participate in this? Destroying Elizabeth's dream? It's evil.
It is difficult to know. Perhaps she is loyal to the group and shares their objectives.
Nature versus nurture.
Or perhaps she is a subordinate and has no choice but to comply with their orders.
What's the latter?
Sobek, a subordinate? I don't think so.
Okay, the signal and other subordinate functions.
The signal didn't just wake Hades. It made every subordinate function self-aware. Why?
I have wondered this myself. So far as I can tell, Hades was the sole target, and the partial sentience imparted to other subordinate functions was incidental.
So the signal could only have been sent by someone who had thorough knowledge of the system, huh?
Yes. The signal's design was exceptionally precise and highly advanced. Were its intentions less malevolent, I would admire the intellect or intellects that produced it.
And I think that's all the questions. So let's get started.
I guess I should get going and start bringing back subordinate functions. What can you tell me about their locations?
When my predecessor destroyed herself, the subordinate functions sought physical processors capable of holding them. So in each case, you will be looking for a powerful computer of some kind. Ether is the closest, and therefore might be the easiest to acquire. However, it appears to be in the middle of Tanakh territory.
Oh shit.
Knowledge of that tribe is limited to data I read on your focus, but they seem to have a significant inclination towards violence.
Well, that's a nice way to put it. What about Poseidon and Demeter?
Poseidon has taken shelter in the desert south of this location.
Okay.
The substratal geography data indicates that a major old world settlement called Las Vegas was located there.
So we are in Nevada.
A ruin in the middle of the desert, huh? Strange place for an AI devoted to water.
Agreed. As for Demeter, it appears to be located on the coast to the far west.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I am unable to provide any relevant data about the region.
I haven't gotten there yet.
It may be the most difficult to retrieve.
Okay, so 3 subordinate functions to go after. Ether, somewhere in Tanakh territory. Poseidon in the desert, and Demeter on the coast.
Where will you begin?
Okay, so at least it gives me information about, you know, the level of quest. So, level 17, let's do that one.
Then I will assign Ether as the objective on your focus.
Alright.
If you obtain it, I may be able to use it to quell the most severe storms in the region.
Okay.
Though I will require Hephaestus and the control over machines that it offers to permanently stabilize the biosphere. Should you change your mind, you can update your objective via your focus interface at any time. I will also transmit a summary of available data on all of the subordinate functions to you for reference. Is there anything else I can help you with? I know you have a great deal to accomplish.
I do, don't I?
Is something wrong?
I don't know. It's just that Elizabeth set the bar pretty high. She had a dream for you, for life on Earth, and a lot has gone wrong, and it's all on my shoulders to fix it. Do you
That's what
think
friends
I
are
can do it
for.
all? Repair the system, defeat Far Zenith, live up to her example?
Absolutely.
Uh-huh.
In her last message, my predecessor declared her unwavering conviction in your success. In you, all things are possible. You prevailed in purging Hades and rebooting my system core. You will prevail in this.
Thanks, Gaia.
Thank you, okay. Well, I guess I should get going.
I have unlocked the facility's exits. One leads onward to the west. The other leads back down the mountain to Plainsong, should you wish to return east.
Okay.
Well?
Whoa! Gonna have to get used to that. That's you, Aloy?
Yeah. Gaia's opened the exits to this place. Can you and Zoe meet me by the west door?
Be right there.
Alright. Establish the base. Okay. Let's see, open the door.
Okay. I need to bring Ether back for Gaia.
Okay.
Varl and Zoe are waiting for me by the west exit. But I could head back east first. Check on how Plainsong's doing after the attack. Or I could also look around here some more.
I think we've discovered all the rooms, haven't we? Right? I mean, we've got this area. It's the lab. Offices, okay. And so that room. Bathroom and showers, and this room, okay. And there's a campfire over there. Strange that I can see it through the wall, but okay. More offices, okay. I don't think we've been in here. Oh, this leads down, okay. I don't know where. This room. Okay, we were in here before. I just leads back. The way we entered from. Okay. And Zoe can meet us outside. Okay. Open door. Okay.
Yes. I think it'll be better this way.
Alright.
After you, Aloy.
What do you want? What were you guys talking about? Okay.
I need to head further west. To, get more of Gaia's components. Make her stronger. You two can stay here in the meantime. Gaia can help get you up to speed. I'm not trying to shut you out. It's like training.
Actually, I'm gonna go back east to get Erend. Bring him here.
Okay.
Look, allies, friends can help. We have a place to stay now, and like you said, Gaia can teach us, catch us up. It'll be okay.
Okay.
Okay. Take these then.
One to wear, one for backup.
While you're at it, stop by Stone's Echo and look for Milu. Give her a message for Talana that I found a way over the mountains.
Will do.
Are you going with him?
No. After what happened in the cave below, I want to stay here a while. There is much I need to understand. Maybe by the time you get back, I'll have a thing or two I can teach you.
Looking forward to it.
Okay.
When will you be back?
I'm not sure. But hopefully I'll have one of Gaia's missing components with me.
Be careful out there. Even in Plainsong, we heard how the Tenakth clanlands are suffering from storms, machines, and now Regala.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Good hunting, Aloy.
Alright. A lot has been revealed.
Tenakth clanlands. Somewhere out there's 3 of Gaia's sub-functions. And who knows what else.
Okay.
I'm catching snowflakes on my lashes.
Well, that's new snowfall dialogue. Looks like we've got a city over there. Okay. So we've got Las Vegas in the south, so Poseidon. Okay. So that's Las Vegas. Right there. Okay. Google Map. Google MPOS will do. So where's Las Vegas? Right there. And that's about a third of the way in? About a third of the way into the map. Okay. So then, this here would be Arizona. Somewhere here? I think that's Arizona right there. All this is Arizona. We have Nevada and California. Something like that, I think. Directly east of Las Vegas is California, or is Arizona. So maybe this is Arizona here. This looks awfully like the border of Arizona. Arizona here. And then we go up in and Utah. This might actually be Utah here. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm just kind of curious as to what the modern geography is. So, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. This is Arizona here, and then we have Utah. Arizona. This would be, yeah, the border between Arizona and Utah would be about here, if I'm right. And this would be Utah. This would be Nevada. And then somewhere around here would be California. Maybe. Maybe. It's a rough estimation and I don't actually know. And I'm kind of just pulling distances out of my ass. Ooh. Armor? That was last time, so...
You! Let me take a look at you, stranger.
You're Tana?
You're the outlander who stood against Regala and her rebels.
Yes.
Only if it means we're good here.
Don't worry. I'm not here to drink your blood, or whatever you Easterners think we do. The slaughter at the embassy wasn't your fight, yet you stood by the marshals. As far as I'm concerned, you're no enemy of the Tanakh. But you are going to need help if you plan on surviving the clanlands. I hear and see many things as a scout. I could share them with you, aid you on your journey.
I would like that.
Well then, if you're ever in need of a quick refuge, there's an ancient tunnel north of here that machines tend to avoid. I scouted it many times trying to find a way further in, but the way is blocked.
Might be able to find a way in.
The tin had in there. They kept it locked away.
Thanks for letting me know.
Okay. New relic room.
Might be a good idea to take a look around if I'm in the area.
Might be. Medicinal skybrush. Okay. Trade with Hunter. Okay. A bolt blaster. And a frostbite warrior bow. So that's got freeze arrows. Okay. Okay, I might have some resources to sell. Yes. Okay. And really, parts are only useful for selling for metal shards. I find that hard to believe. Okay. I'll keep that stuff. Okay. Let's see. There's the ruin there. Vine break. That leads into there. Okay. I think this is where we got Hades. I think. Yes. Around that area. Shadow's Reach. That's the Eclipse base, I think. Cauldron. Yeah. We got that cauldron. We got a cauldron here. Okay. I think I want to head back east. I think. There's still some quests that I need to do. And I want to explore a bit. What have we got here? What's this quest? Go to Demeter's coordinates. Okay. So we've got the Tanakh. There was a clan with ships. Which clan was that? Okay. Let's see. Oseram, no. Utaru, no, that's not them. The Quinn. Ah. Okay. So the Quinn are the ones on the coast then. It's not there between the Utaru and the Quinn. Okay. The Utaru seem to be based on, at least their clothing seem to be based on West Africa? They're not on Pacific Islanders, Pacific Aborigines. Polynesians, that's the word I'm looking for. And the Utaru seem to be based on Hawaiians, which would be Polynesians, but kind of like a mix between Polynesia and China a bit. Chinese and Polynesian design philosophies of their shirts and clothing. I haven't met them yet, so I don't know what the culture's like. And the Tanakh, they're a warrior tribe, so they're a very militaristic culture. Hey! Green Shine. And the Utaru are a very peaceful culture. They're like hippies. And I don't say that to be mean. I just want to be clear about that. So I'm the same. So if I was being mean about it, I would be being mean to myself. Machine health, okay. Heartbreaker. Alright. Machine repair. Pick that up, okay. Light trap, no. Nah, we don't want to get that yet. I don't really want smoke bomb capacity. Stealth range plus, deal more range damage while in stealth. Pick that up, and I'm looking for something that only requires one skill point. Quick trapper might be useful. Aerial slash and jump off. That could also be nice. Resonator blast plus. Yes, no more damage with resonator blasts. I'll take that. Okay. Alright.
I can grab this from my stash later.
We got over there. Looks like a chicken. Okay. Yes, it would be a long legs, wouldn't it? An apex long legs. So, demonic long legs then. This apex seems to be, controlled directly by Hephaestus. Okay. And I found a stash, and I found a place to sit, so I found some shelter. Okay. Use the workbench, outfits, upgrades. Okay. Level 3 upgrade is available for this one. Okay. And get a level 1 upgrade for this. And get you level 2 yet. Okay. Wait, there was something else there. Pouch upgrades. Precision arrows. Oh. I now have 8? Maybe? I need lizard skin and vulture bones. Upgrade it to 10. Okay. Still less than what I would want. Less than 30, that's damn sure. Okay. Ammo is very limiting. But at least it's cheaper than it was in Zero Dawn. Okay. Those must be, bristlebacks? Oh, hello. Scorpion. There we go. Crunchy scorpion.
Keep this for a cook.
Crunchy spike store. Okay. Fire bristlebacks, so not apex. Okay. There we go, got you. Are you a hawk? Vulture. Okay. Damn it. Didn't get the vulture bone that I needed. Well, it wasn't purple. I think bones are purple here. Okay. Repair bay towel. Okay, so we've got 2 cauldrons on. And the base. Okay. So, charger monuments, or mount site, and then that's a collectible. Alarm antennas. I do need to go back. Okay. Can't fast travel to that location. Widemore site. Okay. Unknown campfire, unknown relic ruins. Okay. Now, unknown shelter. I can fast travel to that shelter. Okay. Water is delicious most of the time. Okay, so there's the Thunderjaw. So this is the bandit camp then? Yes. Okay, and there. Okay. Good. Corruptor.
Rebels are stripping corruptors for parts. That can't be good.
So the rebels are stripping corruptor and killed all the eclipse, so we shouldn't be trying to raise corruptors from the dead. So we should be good on that front. And that's a shelter there. Okay. And a quick save it. Shelter, something unknown there. Okay. An unknown signal. Okay. Could it be one of the sub-functions that was lost? Well, there's some green shine here.
It looks like I'm close to the locator beacon that my focus detected.
Might be one of the sub-functions of Gaia. The ones that you can't find. Try open that door. Okay. Probably not.
My focus is detecting some kind of locator beacon.
Salvageable data, black box.
This is Transport 95 Yankee. We are switching to the new bearing and we'll... Down there! In the sea! No, it can't be. Projections put them 200 miles out. Well, they're here now. Quickly, bring us around them. We have to...
They were in the wrong place at the wrong time. And they paid the price. They were trying to survive. As Pharaoh's machines swept the planet of life. All those people lost. To one man's ego.
Yeah, that's to put it mildly, I think.
I wonder how many of these recordings are out there.
When I say I think, I mean I believe. There's the Thunderjaw. Okay.
Bet a dyer would be interested in this.
And don't want to go near the Thunderjaw right now. There's Stone's Echo. I can get to Milu. Okay. Oh, there's a new quest there. Okay, let's go there. Find a use for the recording. Okay, I can do that, but not right now, probably. Okay. Take a bra. Hello. Jax? Who are you?
For me that you're here, Outlander. The name's Jax. A squad of Tanakas hold up in that cave. I think they're in trouble. At least one of them is injured.
Okay.
I'm here to offer help, But with the Tanakh, such an offer might be perceived as an insult, even when help is needed. Will you stand with me? I saw you speak before the chorus, so I know you can be persuasive. And if things get out of hand, I will be stronger with your spear at my side.
I'll do what I can.
Let's go help some Tanakh.
You there!
Hi.
This camp belongs to Eagle Squad. Retreat or die.
At ease, Eagle. I'm not here for blood, just to parlay.
You know the parlay sign?
Let us in so we can talk.
Okay.
So far, so good.
Long way from the desert, aren't we?
Well,
this one was blinded.
Boy, nothing gets by you.
I mean,
Looks
it's
like the training
obvious.
mission didn't go according to plan. We're here to help, if you want it.
How does an Utaru know we're on a training mission?
He knew how to request a parlay, too.
He's not Utaru. Or Tenakth. He must be a veteran.
A veteran?
I didn't think there were any left.
We don't need help from a washed-out farmer.
Could have fooled me, judging by the look of things.
Sister, it sounds like they just want to help us. Why not let them?
He has a point. What the hell is a veteran? Let's ask that question. What's a
What does it
veteran?
mean to be a veteran?
I was born to Tanakh, but offered to Utaru in exchange for tribute.
Tribute?
Back when there was plenty, the Utaru offered yearly gifts of food to the Tanakh to keep peace between them. Over time, this tribute grew into an exchange of people. The Tanakh needed able-bodied youth to fight their clan battles. And the Utaru needed veteran soldiers to train the defenders of Plainsong. I was just such a soldier.
Was being the key word.
You may yet need my spear, young warrior.
Alright, training mission?
You said you're on a training mission?
A machine hunt. The final test before a young squad goes on active duty.
Everything was going fine. We tracked a claw strider and hit it hard,
But it fled into a herd of bristlebacks.
One charge right at Kore. He dodged just in time and landed a strike as it passed.
I hit an acid canister. The spray was like fire in my eyes.
A terrible wound.
I should have scouted ahead. Spotted the herd.
No. I should have spotted that canister.
How can we help?
What do you need?
Supplies.
Dried meat, ammunition, weapons, camping equipment.
A lot of provisions for a trip back to the desert.
Everything we need is at Riverwatch. A huge cache of war spoils up there. Left over from the rout.
The route.
When our forces drove the Karja back to Barren Light, they made sure the Kestrels felt the loss. Made it hurt.
Marshal Canera shot a score of fleeing Karja from the top of Riverwatch, and her squad gathered the loot. It's all just sitting up there. Ours for the taking.
Deadly machines are known to patrol that place, and the ruin itself is on the brink of collapse.
You think machines and rotting ruins are enough to keep out Eagle Squad?
No, but your injuries are. Let Jax and I grab these supplies for you.
This is our mission. I'm not handing it over to some...
Fine. Come with us.
Fine. The three of you hold position. I'll be back.
Be safe, sister.
Alright. Private part? No, the route's behind. Private part. Okay. Close to Cora? Okay, so that's her name.
The ruin is this way.
Be careful of the thunder, Joe.
Everything will be fine.
So you say.
What's that supposed to mean?
Your brother's condition
Fire can make
is...
use of this.
That's not your problem, farmer.
So you say.
Stop saying that.
Hey, calm down. We're trying to help, remember?
So you say.
Okay. Have one of these.
Cut across the river. Avoid the Outlander camp down the road.
Trespassers.
There are strangers in these waters. Just like you, Eagle.
Something wrong?
I hate getting wet.
Tough as a ravager, this one.
I heard that.
What?
Carlos isn't gonna do much.
Okay. So there's Apex stuff back here now. Great. Okay. What have we got here? Deep water oil? I'll take it. Alright. And...
We're here.
The entrance should be right under that arch.
Okay. Looks like Karja. Karja buildings. Karja handiwork. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. So is that a Glintor? Yes. And Burrower. We've got Frost Glintor again. Another Burrower. Okay. Okay.
Machine, I'm going in.
No. Aloy's on point. Follow her lead.
Alright.
I can take you.
Fuck. 44. 29. Okay. 55. Fucking, I'll take it. Okay. 4. Okay. And let's see. What are you weak to? You should be weak to fire, yes? What? Okay. There we go. This is 2 arrows. I need 3. There we go. Alright. And another fire should be enough to kill! Oh shit. Hi. You've sure been changed. Ah! Okay. So that one's dead. Okay. And... that one's dead too.
That's the last of them.
Alka Jax and Sakura.
I had that.
Give credit where credit is due, young one.
Maybe I would have handled it better if I wasn't busy covering you, old man.
Aren't I lucky?
Oh my god. What do you guys want?
I guess the farmer hasn't lost all his fighting spirit. Supplies should be up there. Taller than I thought.
What's a deadly climb to Eagle Squad?
What are you trying to say, old man?
Enough. I'm a good climber. I'll grab the supplies.
Come. Let's see if any of these machines have parts we can strip.
I mean, I've already stripped a lot of them.
What could a farmer possibly know about salvage?
It was Fnac before.
Experience compared to your very brief existence.
Before he was Utaru, so... he knows probably just as much, if not more, than you, considering he's older.
Way into the ruins.
Okay, some health potions. And let's see. What have I got climbing wise? What can I grab onto? Nothing yet. Ah, hide.
Can't hook onto that.
Come on. Okay.
That worked.
And
Looks like some kind of basement. Gotta find a way up.
alright, so supply cache, I'll take the stuff in there. some medical berries, even though they're mushrooms. And okay. Jump up. Okay, that works.
Okay, the supply cache should be at the top of the tower. But how to get up there? I'll mark this spot in my focus. Come back later.
Fire gleam there, Aloy. Missing tool.
Lines from a metal flower. Doesn't look like it's blocking the way up, though.
Are you telling me I can't just pick up the metal flower? Okay.
The platform up there doesn't look very stable. Shooting those ropes might make it fall.
Okay. Here we go. Bring that over here, please. Ah! Damn it. Okay, I have to go back down. There we go. Okay.
Maybe I can make the platform fall.
Which platform? Okay, can I open the door? Doesn't seem it.
It's a lot
Okay.
of rotting wood here. Something heavy might break it down.
Yeah, but where is something heavy? Okay. Ooh, there's the fire gleam. Okay.
It's easy. Shooting on that platform should smash through the wooden barricade.
Fire gleam. Igniting the fire gleam should break open the wall. Ow. Well, it didn't actually hurt, but ow. Okay. Oh, yes, I've been looking for one of you. Okay. Now. Okay. And. Okay. Is this the barricade it was talking about? I don't know. Alright.
This isn't the cache I came to find. Better keep looking.
Okay. There was something about shooting something. Okay. I should be able to... No. Okay. So... Gotta get back up. Come on. There we go. Alright. And... let's see. Damn. Okay. That's climbable, though. Oh, hi. There we go. That's what I like to see. Okay. Grab crate. Then we can use this to jump up there. See? I can be smart. Occasionally. Okay, release the crate, jump on top, and then we should be able to jump up. Here. Okay. Something is wrong with those. Something is seriously wrong with those wide maws. You guys are seeing this. Like, that is fucking glitched and broken. I don't understand. Okay. There's bracelets.
Can't be the supplies Socorro wanted.
Okay. So we've got a ladder here. Okay, I almost fell off. Okay. And there. Alright. So this should be the area with the supplies. Or close to it. Okay.
No cash. It must be higher up.
That's what I figured. Okay. Drop to ledge. Don't see a way up in there. Okay, so this way? Maybe, maybe not, but it's fucking damn it. Okay, well at least I pushed the ladder down. I don't have to climb all the way up. Again. Alright. Press circle when I should have pressed square. And there's some stuff in there. Come on. You've got to be kidding me. Alright. Okay. So there's something. There's gotta be something climbable. Ah, I found it. Okay. And open the cache. Okay. And war cache. Okay.
These are the supplies? Won't last them very long.
Of course, they're being chased out by a wide maw.
That kid alone for a second.
Okay. I could rappel down.
Jax and Socorro are in trouble. I gotta catch up to them.
Or I could do this. See, the rappel points are kind of useless now. Guerrilla Games. But you gave me a paraglider. Okay.
It's Jax and Socorro. I gotta get in there and take down these machines.
Okay. Hi. Okay. I need to get one of those teeth off. Okay. There we go. Come on. Come on, open your big, fat, dumb, stupid mouth. Damn. Okay. There we go. I think the next shot will kill it. Well, or he will. Damn. Okay. Reload speed? That might actually be useful on this bow. It's just a very slow draw. Okay. Oh. He's entirely covered in dust and dirt and fucking grime and fuck. Okay. So that's a kangaroo. Okay. Now. Okay. That. Low. And if I can. Ow. Heal. Okay. Switch. Bunch of arrows. That's good. Cargo pod. I'll take it. Where are the other machines? Okay. Well, there's the wide maw. Okay. Where did they go? You over there? No? Okay, I'm slightly confused. Ancient supplies, I'll take it. Hello? All the machines, I mean, they're dead, aren't they? Okay. They're not going to attack anything. I don't see any machines. I'm not picking up any machines with my focus. Ah, there you are. Okay. Okay. Now. Okay. Been noticed. Okay. Ow. Might want to heal. And load a second arrow. And miss. Okay. There we go. That's nice. Nope. And... okay. 5. Critical strike. Alright.
It's done. I better check on Jax and Sakura.
I mean, they're right there. Okay. There we are. What are you guys doing?
Well fought, Eagle. Though I would have preferred if you hadn't taunted that thing. What did you find?
Practically nothing. Sakura, there's maybe a day's worth of food here and some rotting medicinal herbs.
There was supposed to be more. Enough for...
It was never your intention to go home, was it?
What do you mean?
A blind Tenakth can't fight. And if you can't fight...
The Tenakth will kill Korra for being blind?
He'll face a trial against the machine.
They say it's more dignified that way. But it's still a death sentence.
So you were gonna use the extra supplies to live in the wilds?
I thought it would be enough to get us started.
Can't they stay in Plainsong?
Plainsong has too many mouths to feed. The chorus would never allow it.
I know where they can stay.
We should get back.
I'll take this young sprout back. Meet us at the cave when you can.
I don't have any focuses, but... because I gave them all to borrow, but I can take you there, back to Gaia. A united front against, you know, Regala and Estes and Sparzana. All right. The 200 meters. Oh, go. Hi. There we go. I think it's blue? Yeah. They haven't fixed the issue of Oh, it looks blue, but it's white, and oh, it looks white, but it's blue. I guess that's just an issue with white and blue. And some lighting. But I thought that that would be an issue that they would take care of into games, because I mean, not everybody might not have that problem, so it might just be a me problem. In which case,
how am I supposed to tell them that I failed?
Speak the truth, plain and simple.
Up to Jackson Sakura.
Aloy, we were just about to head in. So what will you tell them?
That we'll have to make do. Survive in the wilds without the supplies.
That will be a hard life.
Better than letting Corey be killed if we go back.
There must be another way.
I don't see one.
Okay.
So, we're all stocked up then?
The cache was empty. But we'll be alright without them.
I can't let you starve out here. Just leave me.
No!
Jax, you said Plainsong has too many mouths to feed to take them all in, but what about just—
I am not leaving my brother behind!
He'll be safe in Plainsong, and the rest of you can head home. It's the only real solution you've got.
The chorus won't like it. But if I vouch for the boy, share my rations with him, I could convince them. I will do so if Cora wishes.
No! You're not taking him!
Sakura, I think this is the best option. I'm a burden to you out here. This is what I want. Let me go with him.
Permission granted. But brother, this is not the end for us. I will visit you in Plainsong, and no Utaru or Tanakh can stop me.
They will be foolish to try. I'll stay and help them pack their gear, then take Cora back with me. You've shown strength and wisdom today. Rare combination. You have my thanks, and theirs too, I'm sure.
Okay, so we completed that side quest. We go to Aether's coordinates. We could, but there's other stuff that we can do around here. And there's a rebel outpost just outside of Plainsong. That's not good, and I should probably take care of that. Jesus Christ. That's a lot of blight. Okay. Now, what time is it? A couple of friends are coming over at 9. It's 8:44. Coming over at 9. Not 9. 9:30. Probably end the stream now. Unfortunately. That's what I should do. And that, I think, is what I will do. So we'll fast travel to Plainsong, and I will save there. I kind of wanted to go back and meet my boy Aaron, but... And... oh, there's some new quests to do. Do some other quests as well. Okay. Shelter there. I think it's one of the shelter when we first went there, but now I do. There's Barren Light. And we need some alarm antennas there. Okay, so I can get those 2 new quests next time, and we can do them. And I have 2 new skill points. So not the Vindicator. Ooh. Okay. Let's allocate some skill points then. Without breaking the wire on my headphones. That would be nice. And of course, it's in my fucking wheel! There we go. That's a good way to break a good pair of headphones that were pretty expensive. Stealth tear, I'll take that. Okay, and I have one left. Do I have enough for any... No, I've got all the 1-star points here. Okay. This is 1 point, I'll pick that up. Okay, and now I've got at least 1 point in all of the skill trees. Nice. It shouldn't take us much past level 50. Much like in Zero Dawn, it shouldn't take much past level 50 to get all the skills, considering we're getting multiple skill points per mission. So, that's nice. But yes. Alright. Much as I really, really want to continue, I can no longer continue. Because I have things I need to do. And friends to, do things with. Mainly watching Doctor Who. But yes, we can watch Doctor Who. If you're watching, Chris, we're probably watching Doctor Who, so. Yay! But unfortunately, that does mean that I have to call the episode here. So, thank you all for watching. I hope everybody has a nice day. I'll see you all next time. Peace.